Hi everybody, Heidi here, the Yorkshire Crafter. Sorry, I didn't get I pressed my button, I was a bit eager there. Pressed my button before I could get straight. I only use one of them little grabbers to hold my phone up here. Right, how is everyone? All well, I hope. I've come on for a distraction today. It's Lexi's checkup today. What are we on, 22nd of August. It's actually my grandma's birthday. She's not here anymore, but it is her birthday. What a woman. Yeah, so I've come on for a bit of distraction, but I've been working on something anyway, but I wasn't happy. I didn't know what to do with it, but I finally got happy with what I did. So in fact, I'm very pleased with what I did. Look at the state of that from the other day. Must write it down. Note to self, get it clean. Yeah, so it's Lexi's checkup, so I'll get an update put in group when we've finished. When she goes this afternoon. Right, just one quick reminder, we've got a Facebook group, Heidi-The Yorkshire Crafter. We've come down a bit strict now, not in a bad way for you guys, just as in you need to answer the questions before we'll let you in. You will be rejected. We're all on it now. You will be rejected, and you're more than welcome to apply again, but you need to answer the questions. That's it. It's just, that's what we're doing. So if the group doesn't grow as quickly anymore, it's because we're being more thorough, if that's the right word. Right, let's crack on. I cannot believe the cards that I'm going to show you today are done with washi tape, literally. Oh, let me just say something. I think quite a few of you are under the impression that I get all this stuff sent to me. I don't get nothing sent to me, nothing. If I ask somebody for a giveaway, sometimes they'll send me some stamps so that I've got the same as what I'm going to be giving away, so I can do your video stuff. But no, I don't get anything given. It's 100% what I've had to buy. And because of things that are going on with Lexi, and I'm always telling you to shop your stash, well, that's what I'm having to do right now till I can sort out the money for Lexi's scans and stuff. So yeah, it's good for me as well, isn't it? So yeah, I don't get anything sent. So I bought these, and I meant to look before I came on to see how much they were, and I forgot. And they're not expensive. 4 pieces. Now let me just, you see the picture there of the flamingo, the head, and then when you come on, you just know where to rip it. So 4 pieces down makes 1 picture, and you just know, like I know that I'm gonna have to rip it there. You'll just get used to it. There's a gap in between your next picture. Honestly, you'll get used to it. I'll show you. Yeah, so 4 pieces makes 1 picture. You get 25 pictures out of 1 roll. That's mega. That's 25 cards. Mine will probably do about 23 because I'm ripping bits off and using it, you know, just ripping it. I won't do it with that one because I'm going to use that. Let me just find one that I'm not using. I'm using that. And I'm using that. I'm using them 3 today. So this one, yeah. I'm going to get less because, look, you see where there's a gap there? That's where you'll rip it. You'll just get used to it, honestly. But I'm going to use it for ripping up, and let me get a piece of card. Back of a tag will do. And I'm maybe on my envelopes. I've done it on a couple of the inside of my cards. I'm just going to put a few pieces of washi tape instead of stamping. I'll show you cards, and it looks really good on the inside. And that's it. I'm going to do that in my envelope. But we'll get to it in a minute. So, I've put the numbers inside. I started ripping all the what-do-you-call-its off. And then I realised, where's one that I've just done? I'm using this one at the moment. I've been doing some of this. And if you leave the top bit on, you don't have to write it inside. It stays stuck. So you can just peel the plastic off like this. That's I got a couple of doubles and I didn't realise. Like these 2 are doubles. If you just rip the plastic off with that, that stays on. So you don't have to lose what numbers they are. So that being said, I'll keep them 3 to the side. I'm going to chuck these ones behind me, not literally. Well, I am actually. They've all gone in one of the storage tubs. So, just to get used to it, I did this. Because I didn't know where the picture started. So, when I got this one, it started there and it shouldn't have done. So, I've ripped off that bit on the reel and started it here. Because there's no continuation here on this line. But if you do 1, 2, and then that one there's that, 3 and 4, it continues. You'll find your own way of doing it. So yeah, it'll start there. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I haven't done that with that one yet. This was just to see what I thought of them. This is one, I've done something with this one, but I'll show you that after. And I've done them all on white card just to see as well. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't come down far enough, so I had to turn it at the top. It's pretty. I can't believe they're just pictures like that. I think that's absolutely beautiful. Obviously, we're off centre. This was me just learning. It took me 1 set, and now I know what I'm doing. Yeah, so 1 off each, 1 picture, and then I know where I'm going. I know where my split is. Like there, look. There's no. It's your divide. Do you see what I mean? You'll see there's a space. This one I haven't learnt yet. Obviously, them 2 layer up. I can't find how these 2 layer up. Oh, I've just seen it. Well, that layers up to there. Yeah, that layers on top of that one. I can see that. But I can't see where that goes or that goes. Anyway, I'll work it out. I didn't want that one for layering anyway, so that's all right. Again, there you go. You can see straight up where the line is. That's your rip space, because that here should be on this side. So you'll see that every time you pull your reel out, you'll see it. So do what I've done, do it onto paper first. I got all right with that one, apart from my rip space was down there and that should have been over here. So I did all right with that one. This one I totally messed up. Again, it came like this. So I did 1, 2, 3, and then the ears, that belong up there. So it needed shifting down, that on top. But I've got it now. I've got it all right now. Now, the Christmas one, that was me putting it down. I thought I'll mess around with edges. I've put a bit of coloured ink in, but it was the wrong one. I wet it, and it was the wrong paper I'd used to wet it. So that's on white card, and I like that. I like the underneath. So then I thought I'll try it on a bit of coloured. It's still white underneath, but I chucked some colour in on the watercolour card and then watered it, and I quite like that. Apart from it was too obvious that it was paper. So then I did it on, where's me? I'll just put it in my hand. That's on shaving foam background. But then I thought you lost a lot of the picture because it's on something dark, and it looks, to me, it looks better on something white. It's like his face is blue. There's a lot of detail gone from there. So yes, for me, put on white and do what you want with the bits around the background. So that being said, so this one that I'm showing you with the birds was the first one I tried. And what I did, I used a piece of the Aall and Create. Oh, these are all Aall and Create, by the way. I don't know another company that does it. So I used a piece of the Aall and Create pre-made card. It's a really good card. And I just put it on there, cut my card down, put it on a base. And it turned out like this. I did add a bit of rub-ons just to bring it into it down here. Again, having that background, I don't know if it got a bit lost. It's totally different when you do it on white card. It stands out more. So I wouldn't do it on a coloured background again, but I did like the way it blended all the edges in. I loved that. I thought that was fantastic. You just lost your picture a bit. So let's do some. We're 10 minutes in, I haven't done it, and I want to show you all 3 of these because they're all 3 fantastic. So first of all, we'll do the sticking first. So I've wrote on the back of this one, I must remember to cut it down to 4x4. I think that is a 4x4. I'm trying to think what the 4 now. Right, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm there. Am I? Right, so this one we're doing the flamingo on. And this is going to be cut down. So I need to get my die out, what it's going to be cut down to, which is right next to it. I'm using the Mama Elephant Union Square. I should have thought about this. Let me just glue these together because we're going to make a shaker, but these can be drying while I do the next bit. Super quick. These are all cut out. I just cut it out of scrap paper. As you can see, that used to be a calendar, and the middle piece has gone back into my scrap jar, my scrap tub. And these are perfectly all matched because it cuts the whole thing out, so there's no lining it up or out. Just literally cut it out anywhere on a piece of card and it's done it for me. I think I'm going to go 4 high. Yeah, it needs to be sat underneath something while we do next bit. I thought I'd already done this bit. At least I cut it. I've made one envelope, my own envelope. I am going to make the others. I was a bit unsure about putting washi tape on. I'm going to find out. See, when I were a poster, people didn't care. They put, you know, the padded stickers. Kids used to put them on cards before they sent them out in post. But I don't know how true it is, but I've since been told that if you put anything below the address, it stops the system working. Well, like I say, after being a poster, I've seen Aall and I've never known anything be rejected because of it. So it did put me off a bit, but then I just keep thinking, no, I've seen it all on envelopes. So I sent some out with some stuff on the bottom, some writing and everything, and they got the cards, so it wasn't a problem. Right, so I'm just going to put that under my rainbow. We can leave that for a minute now. So I know that this wants to be in there. So we're going to go, now then, my split is there. Don't let me down now. So mine doesn't have to be in the middle because this one's going to be cut out. And also, if you were not sure where your split is, look at your last thing that's on your paper, and I know it needs to be there, so I know that blank area there is going to be my split. This is going to be harder for me to line up because I can't really put my head under. Can you hear Lexi, dog? Bless her. Same again, if you can't find your gap, which is dead obvious, just go by your last solid thing. It'd be a lot easier if I could stick my head under it, but I'm not. It's so good. And you know, Andy's that much of a guy, I'm going to say, because I took it down to him and I said, isn't that amazing? I said, you can't even see the lines. He says, what do you mean? I said, it's washi tape. He says, he had a look at it and he went, well, I can see them. It's like, oh, whatever, Andy. You know how to bring a girl down. I was a bit miffed, actually. Because, yes, I know you can see them, but you can't see them, if you know what I mean. Unless you're looking for them, I don't think you can see them. So that's that one done. Don't forget, you get 25 out of them. 24 to 25, they say. And that's it. It's amazing. So while this one's done, I'm going to put it over. I want to catch the bottom in that bit there. So I'm just gonna make sure the head's in. I'm trying to think where it cuts it there. I'm gonna go there. And I think that'll be alright. Right, I'm gonna get my tape. It's very rare I tape out down. Oh, somebody asked what tape I use for holding my dies. I don't know, I think I got it off Amazon. But it's fantastic. I don't use out else. There is a Sizzix one, which is a little thin one. And I got some free in, I don't know, some I ordered from Sizzix. That were brilliant as well. So those are the ones I'd use. And somebody just got me some mint tape, which I didn't open because it's cute. Right, I'm just going to run that through the dye machine here. I was going to do them all at once, but I might as well do it. Right, I didn't get a piece of acetate ready as well, but it's straight behind me. I'll get that out. We are making a quick shaker, but we are using this as well. That's why I wanted that on the bottom to make it continue. Missed a bit really, that's a shame. I'll just get my acetate. So I'm using my Judykins. This was the first one I was introduced to, and it was by, I think it was Jennifer, it has to be, it'll have been Jennifer Maguire. Because I didn't know about acetate. So I used to buy all this for me. All of them, everything. I've never used the big sheet, but sometimes I use this, sometimes I use the big sheets. Now, you can use your anti-static if you want, but I just use my cloth and it stops things sticking. But I'm just going to put my handprints all over it again now, so I don't know what I did that for. I am going to glue it down. I think when I did my other, I did it with cutter, but I'm just going to cut it down and hope that I don't cut it too short. She's loud, ain't she? Yep, I think that's absolutely fine, and it just wants a little bit trimming off here. Let's see if that fits. Yep, I'll see if my red line tape fits. That's going to be too thick, isn't it, that one? Yeah, 1 second. I think I glued my other one, but it'll be quicker if I can do it this way. Like I say, I was just going to do all the washi tapes first. She's making me lose concentration. Wow. She hasn't snored like this for ages. That's not part of her problem. That's just Lexi being Lexi. It's nothing to do with her heart being not the best. Her heart, I think I will have mentioned it before. Her heart's supposed to beat between 40 and 60 per minute. And when they put her on medication, this will be her 10th day now, they put her on medication and instantly, the day after, her breathing was down at 20, and it should be between 20 and 30. Hers was 50 to 60. So we were over at moon, but last few days it's gone from 20, it's around 32 now, which is okay for somebody that's suffering with a heart problem. But I'm hoping when she goes today, it's to see how the meds are working. So they may put it up a bit, which I presume is going to mean extra cost again. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I do owe you guys a massive thank you for the help you've given us. It's just phenomenal. Right, can't see it, but I'm hoping. Come on. I can always trim it down if it's gone over edge. Can't see. That's it. It's very bendy acetate, this one, and all very flimsy. That looks all right. So we might as well finish this one off, haven't we? Let's just move these pieces of card. It's a quick card, this one, even though it's a shaker. And I know you're all wanting me to show you easier ways to make shaker cards. So I am going to do a video on it. I did all sorts, you know, because I couldn't work out what I wanted to do with these. As easy as they are to make the picture, it were playing hard in my head what to do with it once it were made. So this is my background I've already done. Where's my corner cutter? Have I just put that away? I haven't all. I'm just going to cut these corners down because I found that a little bit harsh. There we go. I haven't cut a piece of paper for inside of this one yet, so we'll do that when I've finished. Me not putting my glue away properly. So I tried it with pinks, you know, the base and everything. I'm even doing a side fold. I tried it with pinks and I could not get in my head that it worked. It just wasn't working with all pinks. So I went for this instead. I've just realised what I've done. I've made these and I should have left one out, but I'll tell you what, I've got a spare one. So I'm going to stick this one down first. This is what I call making it easier. And I want to sit it at an angle because I didn't like that either, you know, straight down. That's why I've cut the sides. So I'm gonna play a little, like that's where I want it. I just didn't want it straight. It was too uniform. It was too, yeah. So now this is our picture. It's up to you if you want to bring some colour into there, but I liked it as it was. Plus it's going to be hidden. So it don't come much easier than this. Lexi dog. That's real loud now. Keeping an eye on time because you've really got to see these others. So that just fits in there, and the reason I've done it like that is because if I put this down first and then try pushing that in, I'm liable to crease the ends. You could probably do it, but I know what I'm like. Let's say I'll stick this down. I'm gonna have to wake her up. That is so loud. So it will just sit on top of the other one. I'm just going to wake her up. Lexi dog. Lexi. Hello, baby. Hello. You're waking everybody up, look. Eh? I'm waking everybody up. Andy's asleep just underneath and it doesn't half vibrate because it's a laminate floor. Right. I've just had these in my hand and all. Everything's here set up in front of me and I can't see them. I probably can't see them for looking. Oh, I found them. They're here. Let me move these that way. This is what's stopping me seeing stuff. So I'm using just some little, I don't even know what you call them, filler things. And I'm using some Gina K, these are called disco balls, sequins. I didn't want to put colour in because I didn't want it to take away from the picture. The picture's stunning. Can't pick that up. Now I also can't remember. I'm just going to put them away. Oh, them little thingies, they're from little things from Lucy Cards. I've got loads and loads of their stuff. Sequins and things. Now I can't remember if I glued it, but I'm going to glue it. So you just glue in, just look where your tape is underneath and just glue that. Don't put load on because you don't want it squishing into the middle because you'll see it. It'll stick to your acetate and you've no way of getting back into it. And I'm just going to sit that there, and that's my card finished. How easy is that? How cool does that look? It's so much nicer just offside. So I'll show you the one that's, I've just got glue on the back of it. I don't tip it up, it'll all fall out. That needs to dry now. So here we go, that's the one I made. How cool is that? I like that one better actually. I've put one extra level on that other one and the sequins are just flowing perfect. I mean these are, but there you go. How cool is that? Right, we'll move on to the next one. I just love this card. I love it. So we've got a few pieces of card here. Where's my... I've got everything ready. And I don't know where I've put it. We need that. Oh, see, look. I was going to make two, but I'm only making one. I'll show you the second one. And we need that. If it was up to me, I would have done every single one of them like this. Just different colours, because this is stunning. That one. That one. That one. And that one. That's going to be cut down, don't forget. Yeah, that's going to be cut down to 4x4. So on this one, we're using the rabbit. So we're doing exactly the same thing. So my tear is going to be there. Now then, I can't remember. I still want it pretty central because, like I say, we're just going to cut this down. There's my gap. I think this is stunning. And I couldn't have thought of a better way to do the card. So I made another one using one of the other ones in the exact same way. And I'm just in love. So easy to batch make and all. And also, I'm not used to putting matte layers like I'm going to do today. That's something different for me. I'm used to just making a card topper, as we call them, then putting the matte layer on and then putting it on the base. Well, this one's slightly different. Don't bend. I can't believe I can make 25 of these. Well, 26 because I messed one up. Well, I only messed it up when I did the very first thing. How cool is that on its own? On creamer card. That's why it was. I've got none of this left. This was lawn fawn. I think it's got some speckles in it and it's like funny. It's like it's recycled. Right, so I'm just going to trim off a tiny bit around the edges. 1 second. I'm still here. So it's going, I'm cutting off 1/8 of an inch all the way around. So I've cut off 1/8 of an inch all the way around, and the reason I've done that is I had my paper at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, just in case I didn't get the, you know, run out of paper, and at least I could cut it down. So with this card, it's left a bit of, I don't know if you can see it, like fluff around the edges, paper. So I just use, these are bought for doing nails. When I'm doing my own cards, I use these all the time. You know, my one's just for giving out to family. So that is going to go on there. And this one is going to go on there and then onto that card. Did I not? I thought I'd cut a piece for inside. Wait a minute. So I'm just going to stick this in now because I'm going to show you what I did with inside. This is textured, so I've turned it over because I've run out of cream card. I'm not a fan of textured card, so this is one way for me to use it up. Couldn't tell you what measurement that is, it just fits. So I'll just put that back a minute. So what I want is for that to look quite the same on there. That's really, really bad. Yeah, I don't know what kind of paper that is. And that's a new blade cutting that, so that's fine. See, that's the perfectionist in us, isn't it? Want to get rid of all them little hairy bits. So yeah. So what I did, I told you the other day, didn't I? I've fallen in love with rub-ons. So Aall and Create do their own rub-ons, but I didn't have any left that fitted the colours that I wanted. None of these fit what I were after. That would be alright actually if you used the green. That would, but I didn't want the blue. So I also showed you the other day, I went crazy and bought a load of rub-ons. I'll just show you a few. I'll just show you the patterned ones. So I bought all these patterns and what have you from 49 Market. I still can't remember where I bought them from. I will put it in the internet where I bought them and let you know. So I've got all these other ones. And anyway, that'd have been nice. That'd have fit lovely actually. If you look at these are the colours that I wanted. These would fit absolutely beautiful actually. Ooh. Oh, I'm not opening it. I've got something open. So this one, I fell in love with that. So I'm going to use this. I've been using it. And it is actually coffee stains, but it's not how we're using it. So we're using that one. And I wanted one with... Oh. Is this that same one? Yeah, I wanted... That's it. I wanted some little black dots. So I'm going to use them. So that came out of the same one, actually. I did look at that one, but they weren't enough for what I wanted. So yeah, this is me using rub-ons. It makes a massive difference. So what I'm going to do is just sit that there. It doesn't have to be exact. And I'm going to, the little black dots, like that, I'm going to put up the side of the picture so it's on the main picture and it's on the background picture. Where's my thing for rubbing them? This is one of them. Or you get a lolly stick. You get different things. So I just want the black for now. I am worried about leaning on the rest of it too hard and it coming off. Right, let's see if that's come off. Yep. So if you look, it's caught on both. When I pull it away, it will rip it a little bit there, but we're going to have a black matte and layer. So I'm just putting a few, even though you can see where I've scribbled it and all, you won't when I've finished. So I don't know what these numbers are, but I used 2 of them the other day as well. So I'm just going to put 2 down here. No idea what they're for, or what you would even use them for. Just worked for what I wanted. So I want to put a word at the top here, so I'm going to go for, I'm going to use thankful. Am I? Yeah, I'm going to use thankful, because one of you will be getting this as well. It's just so easy, isn't it? Now I'm going to move. I started cutting them off. I thought you had to cut them off bit by bit, but I realised I could do it without pulling them off, without cutting them off. So putting that back, I mean, it doesn't have to be exact. I just want a rough place of where it's going to be. So without these looking like coffee splatters, I'm just gonna didn't get all that. I know a lot of people don't like using rub-ons. I, for one, had no interest whatsoever. It just wasn't for me. Oh, and I can't believe I weren't interested. I'm loving them. So I'm going to get this one here, and I'm going to put that. Where's it gone? What's that? I'm going to use that there. I don't want it all over that flower. I might turn that round. And go there. I've got a stencil that's the coffee ring, and oh, it's probably my favourite stencil. And yet you're limited to what you can use it for. But I do love it. So you will have little bits left off. Either curl them under or just rub them off. You see already it's stopping you from looking at the tape edge as well. We haven't finished yet. So I'm going to go... Not got many left to pick from because I used a load. Let's go with... Let's go with that one there. And that little bit there. How easy that it does your background for you. Look at that. I think that's it. I want a bit more of that black. Where's it gone? I'm going to take some of these black dots. I mean, if I look through my stamps, I'd probably have stamps where I can use black dots and stuff. But this was just easy. I think that looks all right. Oh, look, this is my problem now. Right, stopping. So put these to the side. So you're going to get loads and loads of cards out of them because you don't use so much of it. So I've got Misty Moore and Sea Monster. I need to speed up so that you get to see the other card. It's amazing. There's a great thing to show you. Stay to the end. So right quick, and this was just a case of blending the colours together. I'm just going to all the way honestly, when I'd finished, I couldn't tell that it was washi tape. It was more so for this piece, because that has all the colour in. It was more for this piece. This doesn't want to be any kind of uniform whatsoever. It just needs to be patchy. Best way to say it. And then in with a darker brown. And that picks up the browns in there, and it picks up the brown that we've put on here. Obviously this is covered up. Good job, innit it? Because that would be bad. So that's my washi tape totally covered. You can't tell unless you look at them lines like Andy does. There's no giveaway there at all. I think that's enough. I use one brush, 2 inks. It's right. So, take the card base. We're going to glue this onto the black. Like I said, this is never something I've done before, and I fell in love with it. I was dead pleased how it turned out. And that's because I was messing, because I didn't like just coming up with, you know, just the one matte and layer. It just didn't look right. It needed something, and I didn't know what it were. And this is what it was. I'll definitely use this again. You know, this using more than one matte and layer. The thing is, and all, I normally stick to one size card, which is just what I do, because a lot of my dies are made for them size cards. So obviously these have been cut just with the cutter. I ain't got dice for them. There we go. So this one now is going on to the other matte and layer. See, I even had to remind myself to cut it down. My head don't work like it used to do. That one onto there. There is still some bits of transfer there, but you know what? If it sticks onto that matte and layer, that's fine, because that'll look pretty good. Oh, we'll definitely have time to do the last one. I love the last one. It's the last one that gave me more trouble, actually. Don't know why I've put pads behind this. Did I do it with pads? Oh yeah, I did. Huh, couldn't remember. These pads are pink. Why do I say it every time? Pink elephant. The pink frog. And they're brilliant. And now I've just done that so that you can actually see it. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm super happy with these cards. Super duper happy. Wait till you see this next one. Amazing. Amazing. I think that's what I love most about this. No trouble getting your release off, is there? So this is just going to fit straight. This just completes it off. I've used no bling, no nothing, because you didn't need to. I need it to be underneath me. I can't see. I didn't push that down far enough. Oh, it is what it is. Right. Ta-da! How cool is that? Do you just love it? That's what we're going to do now. That was the typewriter. Don't you love it? I just love it. They are fantastic. And I forgot, I just realised that didn't match in, did it? So I'm going to try and slightly just mess it up a little bit without messing up the craft. Just needs to look aged, that's what I were after, a bit aged. That looks all right. Yeah, I'm all right with that. That'll do. And I'm going to take, well, it doesn't matter, I'd have to pull all the pieces off anyway, but I'll just use the first bit. And I'm just literally, like I said, I'm just ripping it. I think I put this on the, what do you call it, before I stuck it down last time. Put these the right way. So I didn't want it to look in uniform. I didn't want it to you to know that that should be up there. You know what I mean? I just wanted it to look different. So you've got your place to write your greeting, and that's what that one looked like. Just use different bits of it. I think it's great. Did I do it in this one? Can't remember if I did it in, oh yeah, I did, I just show. Yeah. It's just something different rather than stamping. So that is what I'm going to do on the envelope. So that's them done. Now we're going to move on to the last one real quick. You're going to love it. And I can't remember how to start it off. Let's start it off with some washi tape, that'll help. So this is a Christmas one. Oh my goodness, I can't even remember where it is. It's there, it's from that hat. Again, it's going to be cut down. But ideally, I'd like it all to fit on the card. I think I might have messed this one up. Because I can't see. I mean, there's no easier to get a picture, is there, than this? I just love the colour of his sleeves. Is that on? That's on. Oh, I don't think I've left enough room. We're cutting a bit off anyway. This is what I mean by use your card a bit bigger. So yeah, it don't fit, but it's okay. So what I should have done actually was gone top to bottom. But it's okay, because we're cutting it out. So we've done that. And I'm using the Hero Arts bulb ornament. And I'm using the big one. And because I want him on card, it's going to have to go like that. Where's my tape? I was just trying to work out if I'd have done it bigger. That's what I wanted to do, because I wanted the top bit to be one piece, but I'll just show you what to do with it in. Right, I'm just going to run this through the machine here. So that's our picture. Yes, that bit is wasted. We don't need that bit. And now, because we don't have a full bauble, I normally do this on the other ones anyway, but I wasn't planning on doing that on here. Oh, look, you can see between it. Oh, one at doors I've just slammed downstairs. I'm just trying to colour that bit of brown in it. Is his body anyway. So I just want the topper, so I'm just going to put that through. That's all we need. Now then, on my other one, I made everything into gold around it. But this time we're going to go, now then, I got out silver because I want it to go with blue. My other one went with green or white glitter. This is embossing powder. I'm going to go silver. So you take your Versamark and you just do the lid. Mine is so wet. Normally complain, don't I? But it's so wet. So I'm doing it with silver. This is Wow. I'm just going to heat that up. There it goes. Oh yeah, I'm glad we went silver. That's lovely, isn't it? Glad we did that. Silver glitter. I could have gone just plain silver, but it's Christmas. Right, now I'm going to, I'm just going to cut the hanger out. Is that what we call it? And I'm just going to cut before I cut it off. It's going to go on there. I mean, I could leave it on, but it's whether it... Oh, let's leave it on. See if we can get it exact. Right, somebody asked me about extra thick embossing powder, which is what we're going to use. I just need to score the card. And this piece is 4.5 by 9. So we're going to cut at 4.5. We're not going to cut. We're going to score 4.5. And we're going to do something with that in a minute, but just for now it's going to the side. I just wanted this to, that's stuck now, isn't it? Right. So what you're going to do here, you're going to make your bauble look a bit more like glass. So you've got that's just your bauble picture. So you're going to take your Versamark and you're going to, I'm going to turn it off, cover the picture and your silver. Now I don't know if it's going to take the glitter out of the silver now, so we'll see anyway. So that's new to me as well. And we're going to use the ultra thick. All these I'll put links for and show you where, well, mine's from Amazon. I'll only buy it where it's cheap. I'm going to cover it up. Now, if you're quick, you can double dip. Once you've heated it up, chuck it back down in it. But because it's such a big space, you might not get away with it. I love using this stuff now. I was using it the other day on some, I won't tell you what on because I was working on something. So I'm going to heat it up. Now it heats up quicker, but you've got to let it gloss. It goes, it looks like water, but you've got to let it come so it's like a smooth puddle, not just a, once it starts going it's all bobbly. You've got to keep it going till it's smooth, but don't go too far and burn it. It's a really good look on it. I can't even pick it up to show you it doing it. Can you see that? See, I can see it's starting to become see-through. There it goes. Can you see it bobbling? You've got to get rid of that bobble. I'm just trying to do the top first. Yeah, I'm going to have to put that down, that's hot. There we go. I would advise not to pick it up when you've done it. There you go, that's it, it's all smooth. Can you see it? It looks like glass, it looks like you've got a proper bauble. How cool is that? Now, you can, I'm not going to do it because we're going to run out of time, but you can let it cool a minute, then put your Versamark on again and do the same again. Or, like I say, if you're quick enough, chuck your powder straight over it again and just, that's called double. And just do it again, but I'm going to leave it at that. I'll show you the other one's been done double. But I don't want to run out of time. So we've done that, we're just going to put that to the side to cool. It does get hot, I must admit. So this is our card base. And I didn't like that as it was. I didn't have a wide enough, I want to put snowflakes on. I didn't have a wide enough snowflake die. Didn't like the embossing folder for this, to do this one. So I'm using a background stamp by Picket Fence Studios. I got this from Bumbleberries. Don't forget, I mean, I don't work for Bumbleberries. I don't get anything from Bumbleberries. But if you put an order in from Picket Fence, you automatically go into a drawer each month. Every month that's on. I've won that a few times. I love Picket Fence stuff. I'm just wiping that because I used green on it last and I didn't remember cleaning it. So I'm going in Arctic. Look at it, it's black on it. I'm so scruffy. Now I don't want a perfect image stamp either. Now I can't remember if I want a first or second generation. But I'm going to go second. You can always put another piece over it. So I'm going to quickly take off the... I'm just going to lay it on and take it straight off. Yeah, maybe I could have used that one. But now I'm going to put my card down. Lexi dog. And now I'm going to rub it. Oh, it has picked up green. Look, it's going to have green and blue in it. Uh-oh. Oh, it has an awl. Oh yeah, that's all right. That's pretty cool. Ah, see, I didn't even plan it. I will give it a proper clean, but stuff like that I normally just clean like that. So I'll just move that out that way. I would normally have, I was going to go around it with some silver embossing powder, just to match our, I don't like that. Oh, do I? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I would have gone around with some silver. Have I got time to do it? What have I got that silver that I can use? No, let's go around with some blue. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It needs something around the edge to sort of like ground the card base, if you like. It just needs something. She's so loud. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it needed that. I want it to come in a little bit further actually and give her sort of like a bit of a scruffy look. Like that. Yes, like that. I hope you all enjoy this one. I've been dead excited to use these washi tapes and they're so cheap. Right. If you put more on, more layers, just be careful how many you put on because it will break after time. Some people use this and they put it in freezer. When you take it out, you can crack it like you've done, like windows. You can crack it like windows. It's cool. So I'm just using some silver stuff that I've had donkey's years. No idea where it's come from. It's very flimsy. I use it on tags. And I'm just gonna... You know what? I went to put some bells on my other one. And when I sent all that stuff up to school, I sent my bells as well. I was gutted. Because I don't use any of it. So I thought, I'll get rid of it. And now I want it. So a little bell on it here. And also a good idea. Well, that didn't work, did it? Silly stuff. I was like a magician then, did you see that? Tied a knot in it and it came undone. Oh, I'm just going to do it like this. Yeah, I'm going to put this on with pads. But if you did it with Velcro or out like that, you could make this into an actual bauble for your tree. It'd look cool. And if you could put a little bow here with your bell on, it'd look amazing. So I'm just going to stick 4 of these on. I think that's all I need. Because it looks all bent, doesn't it? It's not. It works out fine, honestly. And I put that on because you're actually making a bauble. And it would hang on one of them, wouldn't it? See if that one fits. Yes. So I asked Toby, and Toby says to put this straight up, but I didn't like it because my idea was to have a card that would pop up like that and have the bauble up, but I didn't like the way it worked out, so I just put mine to an angle on the card. Like I say, put it with Velcro dots on, you can take that off and use it. Look how cute that is. Look how bauble-y looking it is. So this was it in green with the gold, but look how many layers that's got on it. You can see the difference. That's got 1. I think that's got 2 or 3. It's more rounded. It's, I can't, does it show it? It's quite rounded. So there you go, one green, one blue. Oh, I don't know which is my favourite now. I think that's stunning. Then we have these. Just look at that, I love it. And then we have, and this is one we did earlier. Oh yeah, definitely better with that extra layer on. Aren't they just stunning? And yet it's just washi tape. Just washi tape. How? Oh, I tell you, I could spend all day doing these. Right, I'm off, guys. It's going to be nearly time for, let's see, what time is it? 1:30. She's got an hour before we have to start getting ready. So I'm going to go. I love you. See you soon. Bye.